Okay, let's get it rolling right now. But you still have the opportunity to invite your people down here. Let's talk about arbitrage. Let's talk about crypto. Let's talk about um trade 11. So let's talk about these awesome way of making money in the crypto space, a brand new one. Okay, I'll be sharing my screen just right away so that you can get the gist in full. Okay, I'll be sharing my screen right away. Just a minute. I mean, just a second, because it's gonna be very, very less than a minute. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. Now, my name is Prince Yemi Kasali once again, and today we'll be talking about the crypto space. We'll be talking about arbitrage. We'll be talking about ways of making money from the crypto space without you losing, without you losing. And that's exactly what we'll be talking about today. We will be talking about a awesome new, brand new robot that trades arbitrage for us. Now, like I used to say, when it comes to the name arbitrage, there are a lot of scams around that name. A lot of people do not even understand what arbitrage simply means. When they hear arbitrage, they feel it's an ROI opportunity. They feel it's a Ponzi scheme opportunity because some scammers have taken advantage of the word ROI to scam us in the past. They have used that word to deceive us, to make us feel like the best way to do arbitrage is for somebody to do it on our behalf and get percentage monthly, weekly, daily, especially those ones they did was mostly daily when they promise us, oh, arbitrage can give you 10%, 5%, 2% every blessed day. And the funniest thing is, they will even tell us that it can compound. They will tell us it can compound. So, but the truth is, when it comes to arbitrage, arbitrage is simply buying and selling. Just a minute. Okay, like I was saying, arbitrage is simply buying and selling. And how do you buy? When you want to buy and sell, you need to make sure that you buy low and sell high. Okay, you said the volume is not loud enough. Please, I want to check your phone. I wanted to check your connection because right now I am really, really, really loud.
Your
When
volume
this,
is very loud, very loud.
thank you very much. Thank you very much. Because I know I am really, really loud. Okay, thank you very much. So, as I was saying, when it comes to arbitrage, it simply means buy in a lower price and sell in a higher price. That's all what arbitrage simply means. So, arbitrage in the crypto space simply means buying a coin low and selling it high. And let's be sincere with ourselves, the easiest and the only arbitrage that people have been featuring in for a very, very long time is what do we call it? Is P2P. Buy probably buy USDT low and sell USDT in a higher price. Let's take an example. Okay, let's take an example of buy low and sell high. Now, assuming you bought how do I put this? You bought USDT probably at 1,600. 1,600 in naira. I'm talking about naira now. It's just an explanation. You bought one USDT at 1,600 and you purchase 100 of this. That is times 100. So you bought these at 160,000 naira. Awesome. Now, the next thing is you want to sell this, and probably you see a good price of selling this at one um one 1,620 naira. Just 20 naira to sell each one. And probably you now sell it for someone who needs $100. You can see. So, in a nutshell, you have made what profit? So this is 1,000. This is 1,000. 1,000. What do we call it? Sorry, 120,000 naira. Okay. This is 162,000 naira. Okay, 162,000 naira. And assuming you bought it for times 100, you bought it for this. So in an instant transaction, you have made 2,000 naira just like that. So you made 2,000 naira just like that in just one transaction. Now the question is, if you can recycle this, buy again in a lower price, sell again in a higher price, and you are able to do 5 deals in a day, 5 deals in a day, that is times 2,000 times 5, that is 10,000 naira. This is how they make money in P2P, and P2P is seriously an awesome way of making money in the crypto space. Now, 10,000 naira, and assuming you do these 365 days, but let's say 30 days in a month, that is 300,000 naira. That's how awesome that is. But I want you to note that it is not all time that you'll be able to sell with 20 naira interest. You might not be able to sell with that. So let's even say you're selling with 10,000 naira interest. So that is this divided by 2, and you'll be having 150,000 naira in a month. But one thing is, you can also sell more than 10 times a day, more than 5 times a day. You can also sell like 10 times a day. So if you're selling like 10 times a day, that is 10 times, let's say 1,000. Let's say you're just putting 10 naira on each transaction, and let's say that is 1,000 naira per transaction. So this is 10,000 naira also, and 10,000 naira also. Multiply this by 30 days, you still have your 300,000. And assuming this is going to be sold for 20 naira interest for 10 times daily, and 10 times daily, and for 30 days, that is going to give you times 2 of these, which is going to be 600,000 naira in a month. Awesome. So I'm only trying to show you how awesome buying and selling is in the crypto space. But this seems to be the only buying and selling that anyone can look into, especially when you have your money to do the buy and sell. But you need some little experience on this, because you need to know when you're buying and you need to know when you will be selling in order to have profit. You understand? There are some terms that you use. Probably you might be buying in bulk or selling in bulk, and also buy or sell in little in lower denominations. So it depends on the system. So this worth studying and also worth adding to our portfolio. Now, that's the simplest arbitrage. Then we have a lot of other ways of doing arbitrage, which almost seems like impossible. And what's other way of doing arbitrage is by buying a coin on an exchanger and selling the coin on another exchanger. For example, you buy BTC on Binance and you want to sell it on Bybit. You buy Ethereum on Bybit, you want to sell on OKX. But I guess you don't want to sell on OKX right now because as a Nigerian, you should know that OKX has been banned. OKX does not want to do, you want to have anything to do with black Nigerians. Probably when you're a white Nigerian, you might have an option. Okay, I'm only saying that OKS does not want to have anything to do with Nigerians again, and they've announced and denounced Nigeria as they are playmates. There are lots of countries in the world, and you don't have to struggle to just probably put your market in one place because they think they have the population. Well, while we're thinking we have the population, India has more population, and there are all other countries that has population. And sometimes it is even better to go to where there is peace of mind. And you know, when you have 30 of them, it will be equivalent to just one giant for nothing. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's move on. Now, another way of doing arbitrage is what I just mentioned. Buy a coin on an exchanger and sell to another exchanger. And there are all the other ways of doing that. You can do that also on the decentralized exchange, whereby you buy on a protocol and sell on another protocol. You buy on a decentralized exchange like Uniswap and you sell on probably PancakeSwap or whatever swap. Okay, we have swap, 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 swap. Okay. Okay. And another thing that we are yet to even know on the crypto space, but has been in existence for a very long time, is what we call triangular arbitrage. Triangular arbitrage is trying to manipulate profit out of, buy, sell, buy, or buy, sell, 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 like in a triangular form. For example, you have USDT. You just look at USDT and you use it to buy one unstable coin. Probably you're buying Solana, and you're now like, oh, let me use Solana to buy BTC. And when I return my money, it gives me reasonable profit. So that also is in the crypto space, it is in the arbitrage space. So that is what we have. And I think newbies should also know that all these are being done in what we call exchangers. Exchangers are banks, just like we have Bybit right now. This is Bybit right now. They are called exchangers because you can bank thousands of coins in one exchanger and exchange from each other, as in exchange the coin among each other on just one exchanger, or you can also exchange it with someone in another exchanger. So it's called exchanger just because it is exchanger, you exchange. Okay. And on the exchanger, we have a lot of coins, we have a lot of things going on. And one of the major ways of making money on the exchanger is called crypto trading. And crypto trading is basically classified into three. We have the spot, we have the futures, and we have this awesome one that we are talking about today, which is called Arbitrage. Arbitrage is a system where you buy low and you sell high. But the unfortunate thing is, apart from the P2P peering, the P2P arbitrage, we are yet to be able to effectively, accurately do arbitrage on the internet because it is about buying low and selling high. And what you are buying low, it does not stay in the price. What you are also selling high for does not stay in a particular price. It is not fixed. And that is the reason why you have the what do we call it? The P2P being the most patronized arbitrage. Why? Because the price is fixed. Because the price is fixed. I repeat again, because the price is fixed. If I buy a USDT coin or USDC or BUSD or at a particular price, it will not go away. The USDT is stable. The only thing is just to look for a time where I will sell for a higher price. So that is all. But here, when we are talking about arbitrage between coins, you buy BTC, for example, you're buying BTC at the ratio of 650,000. Immediately you buy it, the value does not stay there. The value still goes down, goes up, goes down, goes up. So when you want to sell to the next exchanger, the value on the next exchanger is not also staying at the price. So it is also fluctuating. So what do? You need an accurate system, a possible robot to help you do the smart trading. You must do it smartly. Otherwise, you would lose out. Otherwise, you would lose out. And all this while we are yet to see anything called robot that can help us do that. That's the fact. Before now, we were unable to get robots that will enable us to do that. And because we don't have a robot that can help us to do that, the arbitrage system seems to be unreasonable, to be undoable, to be untradeable. And every other able. Okay, let's move on now. Let's see what this robot itself has for us. After all these stories, let's check out the robot. Let's see how awesome it is and exactly what we are expecting from the robot. Now, this particular trade account is Trade11.ai. On Trade11.ai, you are expected to trade from Trade11.ai. But anything that comes with referrals, team building would always be on your Trade11.net. But this comes with your trade, you trade here. So number one thing you need to do is, after you have subscribed for the license of at least probably $100, $500, $1,000, $5,000, or what else again? What other dollars? $10,000. Yeah. Now, if you subscribe for just $100 will give you access to be able to use this robot till you are able to make a profit of $200. That is ×2 of your license. So I repeat, if you come up with the lowest, which is $100 subscription, $100 license, it will give you access to only trade till you have made a profit of $200. That is 2x of your license. Now, note, you might be trading with $10,000, you might be trading with $50,000, and you might be trading with $50. Yes, $50. It seems to be the least that you can trade with. Now, it doesn't matter what your capital is. What matters most is what profits are you making. Immediately you made a profit that is $200, you need to buy another license. And that is also awesome for those of us that are doing the networking. So that simply means when you make profit, you have to buy more license, and we have to at least tap into your whatever you are making also. So you pay us when you are making money outside. Okay, I know some people who don't like the networking would not like that. They say it's selfish. Yes, let's be selfish. It's good to selfish, and probably so far it is almost impossible to sell meat. Okay, let's move on. But in case you are able to come in with $500 lenses, especially for those who will be trading $2,000 and above, you can come in with $500 lenses. And when you come with $500 lenses, what happens? What happens? Instead of you to for your lenses to get exhausted after you have made $1,000, it will only get exhausted after you have made $2,000. That is ×4 of your license. $2,000 profit. That is when your license gets expired. I think this is just to assist Nigerians and Africans to just join this arbitrage. That was why the $100 was created, just for us to get some money so that we can start trading high and also paying higher subscription. But no matter what, if you like and you are just addicted to the $100 license, when it finishes, you can just keep going for the $100 till infinity if you're okay with that. But it is more economical when you go for at least $500 license, because it enables you to earn times 4 instead of times 2 of the license. So you would have made $2,000 before you need to buy another license. And like I said, the capital does not matter. So if you also go for $1,000, it is also 4x. When you make $4,000 license, when you make $4,000 profit, then it gets exhausted. But immediately you step up and go for $5,000 license. Well, before you could go for $5,000 license, then make sure you have a good capital. Although I want you to go for it, so that at least some of us can earn good commission. You might just do that for us. But at least probably you are already trading with probably $40,000, because that is when it looks reasonable to me. But you know, the way Rich is does things doesn't have to be reasonable. You just see somebody buy a Lamborghini for a girlfriend. So they do a lot of things that are not reasonable. So you can just come in and buy a license of $5,000 and probably trade with $100. Okay, I'm just teasing. But what I'm saying is you can buy a license of $5,000, but probably you're trading with something like, $20,000, $30,000 and so on. But it has profit because it makes you earn times 5 instead of times 4 or times 2. So that simply means it will only get exhausted after you have made a profit of 25,000. 25,000. If you come in with 5,000 licenses, you will get exhausted when you have made a profit of 25,000. And also there is the last one of $10,000. You only get exhausted after you have made a profit of 50,000. That is also times 5. So the first one is times 2, the second and the third one is times 4, while the fourth and the fifth is times 5. So that is how awesome this platform is. Number one is they allow you to pay for the license and be able to have access into their robots. And what are the robots? Let's move in. But before you start operating the robot, you have to bind your account so that the system can have access to your exchangers for trading. So here we'll be coming to, let's come to, I'll be coming to arbitrage. Okay. Arbitrage is the functions that we have for now, the kind of tradings that we have for now. On the arbitrage, you will see there are 3 robots down here. We have the direct, we have the triangular, and we have the integrated. Okay. We have the direct, we have the triangular, and we have the integrated. Now, the direct is yet to be launched. As I clicked on it, it's showing coming soon. This coming soon is not like the Yoruba movies in Nigeria where they say coming soon and probably the director do not have money to, bring up the crew again, and coming soon might just be like forever. But here, the coming soon is coming very, very soon. Probably next month we'll be seeing this direct. And what is the direct all about? The direct is just direct buying and selling. Direct buying and selling. That means from one exchange to the other, you have access to be able to buy from one exchange and sell on another exchange like instantly and get your profit. Probably there's always going to be signal of, oh, BTC is just, let's cite an example of something low. Let's cite an example like there is a particular coin of $1 in Binance, and probably it is probably $1.3 in another exchanger as at this time. Just like I told you, the difference might not be very much, but the numbers of the coin that you're buying or the amount, the amount you're using to buy makes it significant. You understand? For example, if you buy, for example, assuming you buy 20 coins and you want to sell that 20 coin in another exchanger, and you have probably 50, you have probably or 0.5% what do we call it, interval. So that simply means that is 0.5 times 20, which I think is $10. So I think it's $10. So $10 instantly, and the next thing is just to wait for another one and just do the transaction very, very fast. So it is coming up soonest. So please, in case you're looking for this opportunity, don't wait till that time. Key into the system right away, and because there are more opportunity in keying into the system right away, just join, do your registration. By doing your registration, you already have accepted a slot. And another thing you need to do is just buy your license. Even if it is going to be $100 license, you don't try. You have made something. You have made a step for success. And at the same time, start looking for teammates who also love to have this, because almost everybody is looking for it. Before I go into that, then I'll move into the second kind of robot that we have right now, which is the triangular. The triangular is simple. It's a simple way of trading. So right now, as you can see, the triangular, we only have one signal available. One signal available. And the signal says that you can just decide to buy FTM, and you'll be using your USDT to buy FTM, and FTM will buy Ethereum, and Ethereum will now buy USDT. It's as simple as that. All you just need to do is to have your USDT on your Binance, on your exchanger, and immediately you click launch on this, you click track live, and immediately let's click it, track live. Then the next thing is to click submit. Then the trade will be done instantly. The trade will be done instantly. You'll notice that in your back end, the what do we call it? Your USDT has been converted to FTM. Then there's going to be a little wait while FTM wants to buy Ethereum in a reasonable price. So there's always like, oh, when exactly is FTM ready to buy Ethereum? Then after that, Ethereum is going to be converted to USDT, and your profit is going to be made. And if you look at these right now already, the system is telling us that if you do this arbitrage right now, you are expecting a profit of 0.04 or 0.06, because it is live. It is telling us exact difference as at this time. But most of the time, this profit always comes beyond this, because the profit is talking about the difference in the two coins. But immediately you are able to do that, you are successful with that. When it is converting it back to USDT, there might be a lot of other gap, because the price might have changed as at that time. So that is that. Then we go back to arbitrage and see the next. So in triangular, we only have activities that goes around 3 coins. The first coin is going to be your USDT. Is going to buy a variable coin, and when it buys a variable coin, the variable coin is going to buy another variable coin. Then it's going to sell to USDT. So right now we only have one signal available, and that is what we have right now. And to just make this trade happen, the only thing you need to do is to click on track live. Then after clicking on track live, you click on submit, and that is all you need to do. And the robot does the remaining till the profit comes in. Then the next one is almost like the triangular. It is called integrated. But in integrated, the difference in integrated and the triangular is that your money, or sorry, your trade in integrated will start from either BTC or Ethereum, either BTC or Ethereum, either BTC or Ethereum. That means you need to have you need to have BTC or Ethereum or the two on your exchange. So assuming you have BTC, let's say, okay, the first trade here says BTC will buy VET, then after that, VET will be converted to USDT and your profit will be made. And here we have a profit of 0.95. Okay, 0.94. Okay, it is fluctuating with the time, 0.93 and so on. So, and all you need to do is if you have BTC in your back end, all you just need to do is to click track live. Then when you click on track live, it buys the BTC for you. Sorry, it buys the VET for you, and the VET will also buy USDT. So that's what we have. Then there's also another signal here. The signal is also BTC buying DGB, then DGB buying USDT. Now, another one is here, BTC again buying people, and people buy USDT. Oh, we are not having signals for Ethereum at this time, but it's okay. It's always come at its own time. The robot uses its statistics to analyze the market and give you available trade options or trade pairs that are available. And all you just need to do is to click on track live. And after clicking on track live, you submit. You submit. And the only thing you need to do is just that. Every other thing settles itself on your exchanger. The robot would only sell out when there is profit. And most of the time, the profit is always higher than what we projected. Okay. This is giving us 0.2 as profit. This one is giving us 0.39 as profit. Like I said, the profit is mostly always going to be higher than what you are seeing here, because this profit here is only talking about the two unvariable coins. But when it's selling back to USDT, probably the coin would have grown and you will be making lots of money. Then apart from these three, we are expecting two more powerful bots very, very soon. I think the first one that will be coming after the direct is the forex trading robot, and that is what people are also looking for. There are a lot of people in the forex zone that want a robot that will trade for them. They are not looking for exchangers that will trade for them. They are looking for robots that will trade for them. So, to be sincere with you, I have a robot that trades sports and futures. I have a robot that is trading arbitrage right now. The only thing I think I'm looking for right now is a robot that will trade forex, and I've been looking for it. The reason why I'm looking for it is because I'm a teacher, I'm an analyst, I'm a teacher, and I just want to teach people the real ways of making money in the digital space. So the next assignment on these trade trees was to look for a robot that would trade forex and also Oh, sorry. This is welcome to Nigerian Zoom meeting. Okay, this is our blessed country giving us, solid internet connections that at least make us pause and drink water. That is a good innovation also. Okay, am I back? Am I back? Like my voice back? And can you see my screen? Also, somebody should just unmute and let me know that I have people in the group or in the meeting listening to me. Okay, somebody wants to tell me if I'm back and audible.
You are back,
You're
sir.
back. You're back.
Mr. Patrick, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. So that's about that. So, like I said, Forex is something that I also love to look into, and already this platform says that they are working on it and they are expecting it to come out soonest. Soonest. Okay. Then the next one that we are expecting should have been the first one. The last one that is on the list right now should have been the first one. And what is it? Is on this flash loan of a thing where you get some loan on the decentralized exchange and you use it to trade and make profit and also at least pay some kind of interest to your member to the owner of the loan and also keep your own. It's just like I'm borrowing money from the bank. I want to use it to do business. While I'm doing the business, I'm paying the bank some interest. So that's the way it works. But it has not been easy, and there had never been a genuine platform that was able to do that. I had a company is doing it recently and stopped, and this and that. But the truth is, they didn't get it right. And people, because people do not understand the concept, they feel, oh, they are doing it right. It's just the I had a lot of funny things that the protocol could not undo the number of people that are doing transaction on the protocol. So the protocol was the one that went down. I love this. This is a country or this is a space where somebody came in and duped us. And not I'm not talking about this story again. I moved to another story, and some of us feel like no, it was somebody when he was sick, somebody went in and removed all our money and went off. I love this country. I love African. We when we love someone, we just love the person, and we always look for stories to cover that person up. And without the person even saying anything, we just cook up stories and give him reasons why that could have happened. And we just believe it and we hold on it and we stand on it. The sincere truth is the guy man that came that told us he's doing arbitrage is not doing arbitrage. Nobody will do arbitrage and put you on a ROI because this is live trade that doesn't have a static thing. And nobody will tell you that he has a smart contract and is doing a app. The smart contract should be on, what do we call it, on a D app, so on. A lot of things. Don't worry, but for another day. But what I'm trying to say right now is what they were looking into doing was this smart loan of a thing. And they've started this project for about 7 months before it was launched this month on the 1st of July 2024. And the reason why they just have to launch is they feel like, oh, this innovation is yet to be completed. So there are a lot of researchers going on how to make sure this works. So because it is not really working, and they feel like, oh, we can't just wait for forever. Let's engage our people. And that was why the triangular arbitrage was a substitute to be the one that will be coming first. So what am I saying in essence is this: they are still working seriously on how we can trade on the decentralized exchange, buying coin from one decentralized exchange and selling it to another, getting loan, securing loan from one decentralized exchange and using it to trade. What they said they did was having a loan, a general loan for everyone to trade. But this one is a personal loan according to your wallet, and you'll be trading with it, having access to it. So, awesome. We are expecting that also. How soon, we are not told, but we are told that the direct trade is going to come very soon, and the forex trading is also going to come very soon. They just want to engage us with a lot of sweet things before the real major strong thing comes in, and that is awesome. So now you tell me, oh, I don't have time, I don't want to click these manually. It's okay. You don't have to come here and click manually. What do? You only come here and go to your settings and do what we call automated settings. And when you come here, leave the profile, go to trade auto trading, and stay with your sniper. And all those functions that is there will be here. We have the direct, we have the triangular, and we also have the integrate. So all you just need to do is to switch on this auto trade because it is green here right now, so it is on. So you just need to switch it on and off. So right now it is on, switch it on. Then you choose your exchange here. You choose your exchange, like which exchange did you bind to it? You choose it. This is Binance. And you can also choose more exchanges where you want it to trade. So, and here you come to the next one. You want to like, how much do you want to go? Do you want this trade to always, how much do you want to be trading per pair? For example, if I put the list is $50, let's try 45. You know, it's putting on red, so it has to be $50 above. So when you're asking me, what is the lowest amount I can trade with? $50. It's as simple as that. So the list is $50, but you can change it to $100 depending on your capital. If you have $100, I'll prefer you to do $50 so that you don't do one trade at a time. You have to trade. So if one is not selling fast, the other one is selling fast, and so on. Or if one is giving a lower profit, the other one is giving a higher profit. So you put in $50. Then the next thing here is what percentage profit do you want the system to be taking? That means whenever the system sees that you have $50 on your account, according to what we type in here, on your Binance account, which you chose, and you also have a trade signal that has at least your minimum profit, then it trades instantly. So probably I want to put in 0.3. You can put in 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. You can choose one. But the only thing is when there is no signal that comes at that minimum, there is not going to be trade for you. Probably you choose one. So if you don't have signal that will give you at least $1 as profit, it will not trade for you. And it's awesome. That simply means not just small trades will be going in. But at the same time, sometimes when you have all those small trades, they compound together and give you good profit. So it's your choice. So immediately you do that, you just click submit, then the system is alert. The system will be watching for a lot of things. Number one, it will watch your exchange if you have up to $50 at a particular time. Then secondly, it will go into the signals and check if there is a trade that has minimum of what you say. For example, you put in 0.2%. So it will be looking for any trade that has at least 0.2%. Whenever there is a trade like that, it initiates it. It initiates it for you. Whether you are there or not, it does the buy, sell, and get you your profit on your exchange, and it rebuys again. So far, it has been converted to USDT and so on. Then we have the integrated also. You do it the same way. You choose the exchanger you want to trade on. Then you also put in the amount, the conversion. For example, this integrated will start with either BTC or Ethereum. So probably I put in $50 here. So that simply means whenever there is a trade whenever there is a BTC trade, that means a trade that is starting with BTC, it will go and check if you have BTC worth of $50 on your exchange. If you have it, then it will check the next thing. What profit are you open? Okay, probably minus probably 0.5. So whenever there is a trade of at least 0.5 on your exchange that goes around with BTC, it trades for you instantly. And also, it also check if you have Ethereum also. Whenever there is a trade of Ethereum, it will check if you have up to $50 on your account, on your worth of Ethereum, and also check if the signal is at least 0.5%, then it trades for you. And it keeps doing that. But the only issue about this integrated is when it sells, the last selling will be on USDT. So that simply means you have to check your exchanger often to convert your money back to either BTC or Ethereum or the two. in order for the integrated robot to see a trade to initiate. Thank you very much. God bless you. And I think that is all when it comes to Trade 11 trading robots. Okay, I think the next thing we should look into quickly. This is the part most of us do not always like, but it's okay. You don't like it. But to me, this is the part that I love most because, for example, I have probably $100, $200 I'm trading with. Probably my entire profit in a month is just about probably 40%, 50%. So it's still not going to, like, I'll survive, I'll make money. But that is not what I need. In the past 7 days or less than 2 weeks, already I have made a profit of $160 from just telling people about the opportunity. And you can see I only have just active members of 13. Just active members of 13. That means in the entire tree, it is only 13 people that have joined my opportunity. Although the total people who had registered is 143 people. That shows you how interesting, how the market is. What I'm trying to say is, it's a hot cake. It's something everyone wants to have. It is something everyone wants to have. And that is why you're seeing the sign up just flowing like that. Directly, I have 41 people who are chosen to come through me that let me look at this platform. And let me tell you, I said 13 people joined the opportunity, but I think just about let's see. Okay, Active Direct. That means, is it Active Direct? Is it my upline? I don't know, but it's probably mine. So just Active Direct, I have just 7 people out of those 13 people that choose to join through me. One other person, one here, one there, and activate people. Right now, I have made $160 in the system in this short period of time. Okay, now before I move further, I want to tell you that whenever there is, as in your question, hold them till I finish, both on the trade or on the referral side. Now, why am I showing you this opportunity? Why am I telling you? In most opportunities that I do, I'm always skeptical to talk about the referrals. Why? Because I know people do not want to listen to it. I know people do not understand how it goes. I know people are too proud to go through rejection. Nobody loves to be rejected. Nobody loves to be downgraded. Nobody loves to be belittled. And most of the time, when you show people opportunity, that is exactly what they do back to us. They feel like you're a beggar. That is why you're telling them this opportunity. They feel like, so this is what you do. And the person that is telling you this is what you do does not do anything reasonable. For example, at my place of work, people will look me like, oh, all these online people. Okay. But the truth is, we know our salary. Most of us are not even getting up to $100 in a month, or to $100 in a month. And this system paid me $160 in less than 2 weeks, just about 8 days or 9 days into the system. And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. When other options like the direct options start flowing in, you will see people will beg you for your sign up. And probably you would now like, I'm too busy. I've forgotten you told me to send my, that's how. So, but the truth is, you don't have to look inwards into your family and friends. You don't have to look into your colleagues at the place of work. You don't have to look into your neighbors because they are distractions. They know you finish. They know that this is you. They believe they are brilliant than you. They believe they are more successful than you. So they don't listen to you. People respect people and sign up for the respect. So these people might not respect you. You might be useless to them. You might be less, how do I call it, influential to them. So just let them be. The internet space is enough for all of us. Let's move into the internet space. Let's look at people we've done business with in the past, or people that we have subscribed under in the past. Tell them about this opportunity. It's a hot cake. It's something they are looking for, and let them come in. Let them drag people in. When you make that money, you can talk to people around you. But the sincere truth is, I don't do that. For a long while now, I've been on the internet space for more than 15 years. I had never, for once, tell somebody, my neighbor, at my place of work or something, that this is what I do. Most of the time, I even block them on my WhatsApp, because when I see it on your WhatsApp, I'm like, hey, Brossie, so now this one you did do, sure, Abba, I think so you don't hand the dollar, finish you. You know, all those kind of things, trying to just bring you down. So sometimes I even block them, not because I have anything secretive, not because I hate them, but I don't want them to destroy my spirit. Even there was a time my dad called me like, oh, if you have this, your new promotion, and you are able to convert, you know, probably you stop this online thing that you are doing. Then I laughed, because inside him, he feels what I do online might probably be a scam. He does not understand it. And he doesn't, he feels like there is nothing he can do, because he knows at my place of work, my salary is far below $50 as at that time. It's far below $50. I was earning about 40 something thousand. Okay, I think later grew to about 50 something thousand naira. I'm talking about 3 years ago, 50,000 naira, and a federal civil servant for that matter. So, and somebody like me will now be too pompous to do online business, to do online marketing, to do the crypto, to come into the crypto space to make money. That is the Satan. That Satan be that one. That village people be that one. If you are poor and you are proud of rejection, now village that thing come from. Now networking. Then network your brain for village. Okay, I'm sorry. Just trying to make you understand that it does not do anything to you. The only thing is, I understand that you don't want to talk to your people. I have faced all you have faced. Nobody, no family member has ever done any opportunity with me. The only thing family member would do with you is to spend the money with you. And it's okay. Don't be annoyed. Money not to make personally. To spend in conjunction with the spend money. So now, why I'm saying this in this opportunity, I'm stressing this in this opportunity, is because this is a way out. I swear, this is a way out. I mean it. This is a way out with all my heart. I'm telling you, this is a way out. And the reason why I keep repeating and keep telling you it's a way out is this. It's simple. Arbitrage is something that has been very difficult to be done. Arbitrage is what people want to know. Arbitrage is what people are looking for. And you are now seeing a platform that is doing it, that is less than a month, that is not even stable in the doings. They are still doing one glitch or the other, adding one thing or the other, thinking of one tool or the other. They are still working on it. This is the right time for you to climb the ladder. First of all, make your registration right away. Be part of the system by paying your license. Start selling marketers, people that has been your oga in a lot of things. Let them see that this is arbitrage. Let them see the opportunity in this business by telling people. Forget about even the trade. Let them see the opportunity in coming into the opportunity fast. Let's key into the opportunity fast. Before you know it, you have 10 of them that are real networkers that are searching for this. You are a millionaire. Don't let me say billionaire. You're a millionaire, because this is what we call binary structure. When you have your binary structure, most of the time, one of your leg is being effective by your upline. It is working by your upline. The only thing you need to do is to work on the second leg. And assuming you are able to secure 5 to 10 networkers on your second leg, before you know it, you will help your upline to come and build the second leg. Because those one would make you over comfortable, and I mean it, over comfortable. The money rolls in. It rolls in. I'm serious. And now, what are the compensation plan? I don't always want to talk more about the compensation plan because I know we've spent more time talking about the trade, and that is why I always focus on the trade. The most important thing about the compensation plan is for you to understand that you have to be in, and this is going viral. So plug in first and be part of this. Number one is you need to know that you'll be earning a direct referral bonus of 100, of 5%, a direct referral bonus of 5%. Let me quickly, okay, so these are the kinds of earnings we'll be meeting. We have the referral bonus. The referral bonus is 5% for every purchase that comes through you. For example, anybody that buys license through you or they buy license through you, you get 5%. And let me tell you another awesome thing about this direct referral bonus and even the Trade11 compensation plan. Number one, note that when we started, I told you that when somebody buys a license and he makes profits of ×2 with $100, he will buy another one. When he's buying another one, you are getting your direct referral bonus again. You are getting your matrix bonus again because he's also putting money back into your matrix again. So just one person that has purchased like a week ago, a month ago, depending on the movement in the coin, how awesome the trade goes, and what capital is trading with, will keep rebuying, and you keep getting your direct referral bonus and even the matrix bonus. Now, that aside, in most networking projects, when somebody just come in as a networker, now that person gets the greatest advantage. So whenever he makes money, he can just buy $100 license and decide to just make money till infinity with just $100 license. But that is not going to appear here. Immediately you make ×3 of that money you came in with, that license you came in with. Immediately you make ×3, you have to buy another license. Whether the smaller one, whether the same one, whether the bigger one. You just have to buy another license. So if I come in with $100 and I make $300 as a gain, I would need to buy another $100. What does that mean? I have to pay that person that brought me in again and again and again as I make money. So that simply means that people under me will also pay me again and again and again, again. Now, it is either you're paying me when you have done your trade and made ×2 or ×4 or ×5, depending on the package you come in, or you repay me when you're doing the networking and you've made ×3. So if you come in with $500 today and you have made $1,500 as profit, you pay me again. You pay me again. And that's good. And that's awesome. It makes, number one, it makes our matrix flow faster because the more money, more points you will be coming in through the same set of people that are on board. So the next one is the matrix bonus. The matrix bonus is an awesome bonus where you make money when there is okay, let me see. Let me show you. Let me show you how this works. I'll go to my tree right now. Then I go to my community tree. So when you have some money on a particular leg, then you have the corresponding money on the other leg. You get 10% of the other new leg. Come on now. Okay. I realize now because the community tree, it's a strong place to be. Like, you have a lot of graphics there. Sometimes it takes more time to load. So I think I understand. It just occurred to me. Oh no, that's not that. I think it's not loading because it feels it's a long time I opened that page. So it wants me to resign in. It's okay. I'm resigning in. Okay. Here we come. Now, this is my tree. If I click on this, you'll see my structure right now. Now, on one of my leg, which is the one you might probably want to bold this. I'm not able to bold it here. On my left, you will realize that I already have 98 registrations there. Yes, that is true. And we have 15 active members on the left. Then with 2,700 activation, that means the total license they've purchased. And 1,400 is what is left that I'm yet to gain from, to benefit from. I'm here to benefit from. So that's that. Then on the right hand side, I have 141 registrations, just 12 as purchased. Then I have 1,600 total registrations. That means total license. And I have 300 yet to be claimed. Now, at 1 a.m. Nigerian time, the system would always give you your matrix bonus, which is what did they call this? I've forgotten the name, but I call it matrix bonus so that you understand it. So that they call it matching bonus, but I always call it matrix bonus so that you understand that it is the matrix that gives you this money. So now, 1 a.m., your direct referral bonus would go in instantly, but this matching bonus will always occur every 1 a.m. It will sum up and give you what you should be earning on this. But already I have $300 here and I have $1,400 there. So that means I'm entitled to withdraw these to be able to earn 10% of this $300. So by 1:30 a.m. Nigerian time, if I check back, the $160 would have become $190 because $30, 10% of the $300 would have added to it. Because already the left leg, which is not even my concentration, the only thing I did was to add one person to the left leg and concentrate on the right leg. Because before you can have access to these, you need one on the left, one on the right. Then the next thing is to focus on the one that you are not having that you don't the one you have control over, the one that is not having spillovers from the top. But if you look at it, all that happens on the left is not on me. All that happens on the left happened from my upline tree. So it is my upline that is doing one thing with his own team that is coming up. And this is the reason why you must come up now. Like seriously, you must come up now because you must be able to key in fast so that you can benefit from your upline. The more you wait, the more you, as in the lesser you get from your upline, because the lower you go on the road of your upline. So that is it. That is why you need just to key in right away and buy your you guys at least $100. At least just buy something and become part of this and become a disciple of Trade11, become a preacher of arbitrage. Thank you. So the next thing we'll be looking into is the next way of making money from this opportunity, and it is called mentor bonus. Mentor bonus gives you access to earn whatever your team, your direct referrals are earning. Everybody you bring in, whatever they are earning, you earn 10%. So for example, today I am going to earn extra $30. And when I earn the extra $30, the person that brings me in, my mentor, just like I remember some program, they say, all applause for my mentor, the person that show me life, the person that makes me travel, the person. Okay, let's go back. So, like I'm saying, my mentor will get 10% of that, which is just $3. But all this money adds up while your team is not growing or while your team is growing, you are earning this because as much as when your direct referrals are also earning, probably you are also earning. For example, if somebody comes in into my direct referral downline today, I'll earn because that person, most of them are on my right, and I already have my left over my right. So I still have bonuses like 1,400 to claim whenever there is 1,400 on this leg, on this right leg, then I'll be able to claim 10% of that, which is $140. So whenever my people brings earn anything, I earn 1% and it accumulates. It makes sense. It's add up. But before you can do that, you need at least 5,000 license on your left, 5,000 on your right, and that will add up. In just like a week thereabout, I already have 2,700 on my left and already have at least 1,000 plus also on my right. So within a month, you are through with that, and before you know it, you are earning that that mentor bonus. There is also what we call the reward bonus. As much as you are adding up in ranks, as much as you are making more growth, there is also a one-time compensation of thanks for doing this, thanks for achieving this, thanks for achieving this. So, and that also will add up, because even those ones who are in today will also rebuy, probably because they have made money from their trade, or they have done a lot of referrals and they need to pay back into the system, and this will always reoccur and reoccur. So what else again? We have the last one, which is the royalty bonus. Royalty bonus gives you access to become the number one Ogbonge person in the system, and the highest rank in the system is called BTC, Bitcoin rank. And immediately you become a Bitcoiner in this with Trade11. Sorry, with Trade11, what will they give you? They give you 5% of whatever license is being purchased in a month. 5% is being shared among the Bitcoin guys, the BTC guys. So that's all about Trade11. So let's quickly check if we have questions. Thank you very much. So please unmute yourself and ask your question if you have one. So unmute yourself and ask your question if you have one. And if we don't have, we leave. We call it a night. I also have some compounding meetings right now that I failed to attend to during the day because my battery was low, and later I need to rest my brain. Okay, so I think yeah, good evening, sir. Yes, good evening, sir.
Good evening. That was a great presentation. I've been on your group
Thank you
for
for
I've been on the group for 2 weeks, and I've been watching all the YouTube videos, and I've been following very closely.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So I just want to ask so that I can have an understanding of, so I can project.
Okay,
Assuming
sir.
I buy $100 license,
Okay.
and I fund with, say, $300. That means
Okay.
I can do $50 trades in 6 places.
Yes, correct.
Yes, okay. So from your projection, that means from a projection, how long will it take on the average estimate to have $600 profit?
Okay. Okay. Is that the question?
Yes, that's the question.
Is that all? Okay, sir. Thank you very
sir.
much for the question, and it's not new. The question is a very it's an old question. It's a glue question. It's always a question that always come up. But I want you to know that I think, like I said, I have robots that trade both spot and futures. And what that has taught us is what we call the real immunity in trading. It makes us understand that there is magic in trading, but there is, most importantly, there is patience in trading. In trading, in crypto trading, if there is any projection of what you make in a particular time, I think the only projection is patience. Just project to have patience. Okay, why am I saying this? Is this we are doing live trading. Like you said fund. The word fund is not really is not really palatable here, because when we say fund, the others will like, you want to fund your trading Trade11. So it is not like we are funding Trade11. You put your money in your bank, or you put your money in your exchanger. And what Trade11 does is to come to your exchanger and choose. If you are automated, it will buy for you according to the profit projection and according to your money. Then it will also sell for you according to the market. Sometimes a trade might just take 30 seconds. 1 minute, 2 hours, 4 hours. But that doesn't mean a trade cannot take at least a week, 3 days, 4 days, even 2 weeks to sell. Because this is live trading. Like we said, the most dangerous thing in trading arbitrage is the timing. Before you execute a trade, there is no how there would have been changes. And if some of us that are trading or spot or futures, we realize there is something we do in our trade. Most of us do not notice, but somebody like us that dig well notice it. When you're choosing your take profits, you set it such that you allow the system to keep going. That means I choose 1% take profit, but the system will keep going, will keep climbing. When it might be 1.1, 1.2, 1.4, 1.6, but immediately there is a reverse of probably 0.1 or 0.003, then it takes the profit. The reason is this. The system knows that no matter, it's a system. But despite the fact that it is a system, immediately he sees that 1% and he wants to take that profit at that time. That 1% might later, after clicking, it's a robot and it's taken instantly. But despite that, within that twinkle of an eye, that profit might just be 0.7 instead of 1. It might even be 0.5 or 0.2. Because there is always up and down in the crypto world. It is per second, it is per milliseconds. So the best way to be on the safer side is to allow it to go beyond. Then when it goes down a little, then you do what? You take your profits. So that part makes it look perfect, like, oh, the robot is taking profits. You understand? If we are not careful, if our take profit has been probably 0.2%, I'm talking about experience in sports and futures now. If you are not careful, our profit might be minus. Because no matter how fast the robot is, there's always that fluctuation that goes in, either huger or smaller. So what am I saying in essence is this. Now, we are now trading arbitrage, whereby we want to compare the profits in between two coins. So there will always be that fluctuation and fluctuation. So as much as BTC is dragging every coin up, it makes more sense. When it's dragging coins down, it's making unnecessary sense. So it's not making sense. But despite the drag up, drag down, what arbitrage is looking for is beyond the price of the coin, is what it can derive as profit in the two transactions. I used to cite an example of, probably we know that five oranges equals 10 mangoes. 5 oranges equals 10 mangoes. But in this case, we are looking for a situation whereby 5 oranges can be equal to 12 mangoes. So we want to gain that extra 2 mangoes before we convert it to our normal fiat currency, which is our normal naira or whatever currency you are. So in a nutshell, to answer this question, any live trade, both spot, futures, and arbitrage, there is no particular time frame. Before you know it, in a day, you might decide to get, probably 5 trades per each one. And in a day, you might not get a particular activation of trade. So it all depends on the live trade, the coin, the live coin. So here we are not trading ROI. What we are trading is opportunity. The opportunity is there, it bought it, and probably you know that it's the coin is in your exchange. So it is there. Whether in USDT or in the coin, it is there. The worst scenario, it will be converted to an old coin, like I keep saying. They say we should hold our coins at this time, that there's going to be a bull run. So the worst scenario, you are holding the coin till the system feels like there is an opportunity to sell now and make profit for you. So if the opportunity has not arrived, the coin will remain in your back end, in your exchanger as a hold coin. So I prefer to explain it in a real sense so that we don't just come in with unnecessary high hope or upper high hope, and it fails us because our hope was hyper, and we start saying, "Oh, it is not working. Is this? Is that?" No. If you look at the trade, it would have told you when exactly it's going to buy, the price is going to buy, what the price is going to sell. So if that price does not come faster, then it waits till it comes. And if the price comes faster, then it sells for you. So if you check the live trade, you would have seen it. The price of buying, the price of selling, and the price of selling back to USDT. It would have been there. So the only thing that can, make your trade faster or make your trade longer is now the real market trying to take you out of that price or taking you to the price, whether faster or slower. I hope I try to be sincere with that question. Do you get me, sir?
Yes, I get
Rich
you.
coach.
Yes, I get you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I'm with you. I'm
Yes, I
hearing you, sir.
get you. I understand everything you said. You remember I said I've been following everything for some weeks now.
Ye-
Everything. I know
Okay,
it's
sir.
not ROI. I know I'm funding my Binance. I know it's doing, I even know about the sniper that you didn't, have time
Okay.
to explain today.
Okay.
So now what an investor in quotes wants to know is because it's still, my
I know.
money is
I
working
know.
for me. Yes. So what an investor wants to know
Yes.
is I'm talking about $300 now. My $100 license
Yes, sir.
will make me $600. So
No, no,
what
no. It's
I
not going to
want,
make you $600. It's not going to make you $600, sir.
it will
It's
make
not going
till
to
I
make you
double my.
$600.
You said till I double my.
It is not.
Okay, $200,
It
Abby.
is not doubling. Yes, it is not going to
Okay, double.
double your
I bet.
your your
Okay,
your
okay.
capital. It
It
is
will
going to
double my
double
license. Yes, yes, yes.
your
But
license.
yes,
Yes.
yes. Forgive me
Yes.
for that. Forgive me. So now I just want to
No,
know.
it's
Okay,
okay.
let me use $200. Now I'm trading with
Yes, sir.
$200. I want to
Sir, no,
know.
don't. Listen to me. Listen
Yes,
to me, sir. Sorry for coming in. If
yes,
you say this 1 million times, I will
yes.
always give you this same kind of answer, or probably I will just be manipulating the answer in about 1,000 ways. But the real
Yes.
thing is when you're doing a live trade, no matter what, people know me. If you're really following me, you know me. I don't give people a target like you're going to end this in a particular time frame. No, I don't do that because at the long run, you cannot predict the markets. You wake up one day, you see the old coins dump, and you don't know when exactly it is going to get back to that price that you want to buy from. So how do I predict that? How do I tell you how much you're going to make a month when I don't know what the crypto space will say in this month? For example, I'm citing an example now. Assuming BTC is to be sold, the BTC is to be sold at probably 65,000. And today, BTC went down to probably, I'm just citing an example, like BTC went down to probably 59,000. And you want to sell, this coin will be sold when it is 59,000. You have to wait till it becomes 59,000. How soon? We don't know. So I'm only telling you that this is live market. Forget about predictions. All we will just tell you to give you the O of life is to tell you that you'll probably be making 40 to 50% monthly on your capital. That means if you're trading $600, you might probably be making probably $200, $250 in a month as profit. But this is just a projection, a projection for you. The real thing that makes the money is two things: your capital. But the most important thing that make the money is not even the capital, is the market. I told you the system would have analyzed when he wants to buy, when he wants to sell. So until the coin comes to that price, you're not going to buy or you're not going to sell. So don't, you want me to sound like a marketer? A marketer, I know what I should have said. That's the bitter truth. I know what I should have said, but I'm going beyond this. I want to be a teacher, which I am. I want to teach you the right thing. And in the crypto space, it is called crypto trading. We are traders. We are not to be coming with the investment mentality. Although in a layman's language, you call it investment. But a trader is a trader. We are doing buying and selling. So we only buy when there is opportunity to buy, and we sell when there is opportunity to sell. If there is no opportunity to sell, we hold on our buys. So let's get the matured understanding of crypto space. Let's go away from the ROI. I'm not saying you now. I'm not answering the question for you. We have 7 people in this group right now who needs understanding. So I'm answering the question for all, because this question that you are asking, you are only asking it. Everybody is asking in his mind right now. Do you understand? So let me be sincere with you. And if you want that sincerity, I know what I should have said as a marketer. I know no, this is arbitrage. No, when you do this in a day, you can also get 100%. But what scenario in a month, you get 100% of your capital? That is possible. That is even smaller than what you can get in this business. Yes, I'm talking about arbitrage here. Go and ask what. I know what I should have said. It's not like the words are not there, but the only thing is the conscience is there. We are teaching, we are not marketing. So this is more of a teaching. If you check this video right now, it is live on my YouTube page. So it is something that I do for people to understand the crypto space. If any live trade that you are doing, there is no projection. I'm not talking about arbitrage alone. I'm not talking about arbitrage alone. I'm talking about live trade. There is no projection of what you can make. But the only thing I know in the crypto space, yes, sir. The only thing I know in the crypto space is that if you are in the crypto space, yes, I understand, sir. I just want to add one thing. The only thing I know in the crypto space is if you are in the crypto space for 6 months consecutively, you will see a surprise. You will see a surprise because you will just be lucky enough to have purchased a coin that will do serious single bull run. When we create music, you say singles. There's also single in crypto space, where one coin out of nowhere, probably BTC is just doing 2%, 3%, but that coin will just do probably 50%, 20%. Before you know, especially, I don't know, it is spiritual somehow. It just happened at night like that. And you will just be lucky to be part of that coin. So let's forget these musts. Oh, what do we have? You don't plan your spending on crypto trading. Thank you very much, sir. So any question that is not that, because I know this question is just being asked by Rich Coach. I know everyone also wants to ask this question. So that is kudos answer for everyone. So any other question? Any other question concerning the trade, concerning the marketing part? And I'm sorry, I didn't sound like a marketer because that would have given you a lot of hope, like, oh, let me just stay in. But the truth is, if you're not listening to me and you're not doing what I'm saying right now, you will go into the wrong hands. Every blessed day, I said, I'm with a robot. I'm with a robot that trade both spot and futures. Every blessed day, I get people who always come to me for help on how to make use of the robot they subscribed for. They paid about $100 for the robot as subscription, but the person who brought them in, and 95% of them is brought in by just one person. And they'll always be signed in with those sweet mouths. You know what the person did? He did a YouTube video, a TikTok video, and he holds those bunches of dollars and was like, oh, 1, 2, probably 10. We don't know even if it is fake dollar. or the real dollar, because you can always do it fake. We know that, even the Igbos that would put money those days, there's a video pitch like that where they will burn dollar. They will just be throwing it inside fire. Like they will burn it, at least bundles, they will just be throwing it inside fire just to do just 1 minute marketing. At the long run, we realize that all of them are using fake. Now, fake that they use. How will go burn like 10,000 or $100,000 like that? So the same thing, this guy just did that video. He was holding bundles of about 10 bundles of $100. $100 a bundle. A bundle will be how much? I think a bundle will be about $10,000. I don't know. So if you're not holding about 10 of it, and you're not doing videos like, oh, I got it from a trading platform, what it is. So a lot of people were rushing, and they tell them there's an inner room where they will tell you you make at least, probably 10% every month. Every day. They give them high hope. But do you know what? After registering them, none of them have access to the admin. You just be talking to an admin will not go. The group is locked, and when you talk to admin will not do anything. They will not be response, and they will claim that they have millions of people that are talking to them, so they cannot respond to everybody. So I can decide to be a marketer, but here we are teaching, and we are really teaching. So if you love the truth, stay. But if you don't, if you don't love the truth, and you go out, you still go and meet the lies, and probably that's money that you feel like, oh, this profit, it cannot work in 2 months. It cannot work in 1 month. Let me just go out. So far, it's not telling me, that means it's not working. You go and tell somebody that will tell you comfortably that it is working. You can get $500 every month and so on. And you realize that you just wasted that $100. Because those people that are coming back to me, I always tell them, come and resubscribe. Somebody cannot be collecting the money while I do the work. And just like I make a lot of videos on those trainings on both the one I'm talking about and this one. I make a lot of trainings. So for me to be doing all those things, and you only come to me when you have problem, and not come to me when you can give me the money, I say no. I think it's more satanic. Like, why would people be coming to me when they are not ready to give me money, when they are only ready to give me thank you? So I say no to it. So in a nutshell, please look into this. Please look into this. Look into this. Let's look into this. So I think I don't think we have more questions. So I think I have to start leaving and calling this a night, unless you still have a question you want to ask. If you have, just unmute yourself and do that right away. If not, we call it a night.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. With you, sir.
Yeah, this is Ahmed, sir. It's time for...
Yes, I'll get back to you. I know what you want to ask me. I'll get back to you, sir.
Just want to
Okay.
Generally, I'm not that to those that probably get hearing this for first time. I was one of those that was introduced to this by someone, but were left in the bush roaming, finding solution to ourselves before I met the prince. So, and since then, in fact, if I've even known over the time I know the other person, by now probably I will have doubled or tripled my money. Now I within the short time, it's not up to 1 month I met him, and one account I opened with him, I have over $300. The other one, which is also guiding the other one, I have made over $500 in less than 1 month. So him not trying to do like others, I really appreciate your truthfulness, because a couple of guys will tell you, don't worry, this, that, and once you've invested your money, they are always after what they are getting on you as the deliverer. But on your own side, anytime, even in the middle of the night, you shut me up and say, okay, let's set up your account. I'm just calling to appreciate you being there for us. Even those that I even introduced to you recently. I was being scared initially not to introduce this to anyone because I don't have the knowledge. But I was thinking if I introduce and they have issue, who is going to guide them? I don't want to introduce anyone to anything that he or she will not be able to recover his or her money. But despite I introduced them to you, that they should register under you, you still register them under me so that I can also benefit. I appreciate that. And I want to use this platform to say thank you to you. God will continue to be with you and your family too. Thanks so much, sir.
Okay, my network, I don't know what is happening tonight. So it's doing what it loves doing, and it shows that we are Nigerians. Thank you very much for the, I don't know, what do we call it? Is it flattering? Is it concern? Well, I'm blushing, Sha. I did blush. Thanks, Mr. Ahmed. Thank you very much. Well, like I said, I'm a teacher, and yeah, I just love doing it. I just love helping. That's all. That's all. So that's me. Thank you, sir. Okay, thank you very much. So I realize we don't have questions. So far we don't have questions. Let's move. Let's roll. Like I said, I still have some meetings to make tonight, some personal meetings to make tonight. So let me roll and we meet another day. Thank you. God bless. Yeah, bye.